Hi, I'm Jemella and I am a portrait and wedding photographer, and I am the founder of the UK Black Female Photographers Community, UKBFTOG. I founded it 6 years ago. I would always go to photography conventions and stuff like that, and always be like the only Black person in the room, or or the only Black female, sometimes even the only female in the room, quite frankly. And I literally just did a call out on social media of I know there's other Black female photographers out there and creative, where are you guys? And I think that was on Twitter first, and everyone was like, hey, and I was like, oh, this is amazing. Yeah, it's kind of just grown ever since then. Our private Facebook group has over 500 members in. We've done yearly studio meetup. We've done co-working days where we would randomly go to a cafe, be Starbucks or whatever, and we would meet up and just sit with each other, do work. You now had company being you're only being self-employed and being a photographer. It's now we've got company, just sitting there oh, I've got this email, does my tone sound okay? And do you know what I mean? All those kind of little things where if you're by yourself, you don't have no one to really bounce off. And was able to create that. We always said, we're going to do an exhibition. One of our TOG sisters, one of the members, Lanza Photography, she called me and she was like, oh, I have this space. She said, I think it'd be really cool to do an exhibition. And it was our first exhibition, right? We've got to think about hanging. We've got to pay for this space ourselves. We've got to all print our work ourselves. We've all got to hang our work ourselves. Full teamwork has to pull in here, it was we are here, we're going to show up as Black female photographers, and we're going to show who we are and our work in a space where we're not seen in the photography industry. Us coming out was we're the Black female photographers community. We also leave ourselves open to scrutiny from other people. So as well, you want to make sure you put your best foot forward. But yeah, everyone's perspective was really great. Everyone responded really well. They loved it. It was we've never seen this kind of work, and it's just seeing it from our eyes as Black female photographers. Often our stories are being told by other photographers who are not from our community. So for it to now be from our perspective and our eyes, yeah, it needed to be seen. We will forever, we are here. It will travel with us forever, Sometimes we feel we need to know everything to start it. And I feel that was a real learning curve of sometimes you're not going to know everything, but you can learn while doing it. And it's better you do that. Yeah, not everything is perfect. Yes, you're going to make mistakes. There's going to be things you should have said yes to that you said no to. You're never going to know what's going to work. You literally just have to try. And you just use that as a learning step for the next time you want to do something. Okay, what did I learn from this? Okay, how am I going to improve? What am I going to do better the next time? That's another thing you kind of learn as well in the community is everybody's at different levels. So in that space, you learn all the different levels that everybody's at. So running a community, you have to really be understanding and patient with everybody, because everybody's at completely different levels. When it comes to running a community, you can't do everything yourself. It's so amazing that you have to collaborate. We all have different experiences. There's always so much more. That's why it's when you're in space like this, ego has to go out the window. Really, teamwork needs to be on full swing. We want to help our members grow within their photography career. So, creating a more membership-based workshops and stuff that we're going to do with our members to really help those who want to become into a professional level and really develop their skills. And then we have our more community-based, where it's us going out and having fun as photographers as well. Everybody's welcome. So basically, I got an award, Hero of Photography Award, from AP Magazine for actually starting the community. So that put us in a room with the photography industry and companies, camera companies and stuff. When I got that award, obviously was able to speak to so many different people, and Fuji was yeah, we have this space, it'd be great if you guys had an exhibition there. He was hey, let's have a meeting and see how we can work it, and what we can do together to support each other and support you guys. And we had that meeting. I was yeah, this exhibition, and we just put that date in. It came to to life. They supported us and they made everything happen. They gave us their space. Was able to connect with DigiLab because all of the paper was printed on the Fujifilm paper as well. So yeah, they gave us that space and they really made it possible. People sending the images and we go through them all together. And the theme for that exhibition was called Living the Dream. As Black female photographers now, we're living the dream of our ancestors, you know, in the positions that we are now in. From the end of like it just only being like 1 or 2 or 3 people applying, over 50 people applied for this one. Our curator Dominique, she was like, look, everybody's got to be a part of this. This is your art at the end of the day, and we want to show everybody, and being within the Fujifilm space, we could possibly like show your work to someone who might have never ever seen it before. We had a day where only our members, those who were exhibiting, came. We had like a private day for them and a press day, and they just couldn't believe seeing their work. We actually had a UKBFTOG headshot day where we invited all of our members down, right? And we had Fujifilm House Photography, they have a studio downstairs. So we had that space and we literally did everybody's headshots, and we actually exhibited all of our headshots on the wall. So even though you weren't in the exhibition, you ended up being a part of it just by being a member and taking part of in the community. Your picture was now out in that headshot area, you know, for people to come and see what we look like, not just see our work. Compared to our first exhibition, we like had to man it, and we were there, so we all seen everybody's reaction, you know. Lucky for us this time, we didn't have to man the exhibition, but like when we're like bringing our family down, it's like we're sitting there and we're watching people's reaction. It's like, oh, this is amazing, like, oh, we like this, and oh, this is my favorite picture, and this is really cool, this is amazing. I was like, oh, how did you find out? And it's like, oh, I saw it on TikTok. And it was just like all these like random ways that people were kind of finding out about the exhibition as well, which was really, really cool. I didn't start this for any formal accolades, you know, to get anything. I started because, you know, I just wanted to have fun and meet with my friends, my photography friends. My idea was small. It's done more than what I could ever have imagined. Like, it's impacted so many people. It's given people so many experiences and help within their photography career. Some people have even like found friendship. Technically a sisterhood has been created, and I might have started it, but there's no community without everybody taking part. It's opened a lot of doors for people to get out there. It's given people opportunities to work with other brands. So it's amazing to be able to see all the steps that everyone's taken. They're now being a part of more exhibitions. It's been amazing to see everyone taking their next steps into their career. We've got ambassadors within the Facebook group, and you know what I mean? Everyone's just flying. And you know what? Seeing, okay, I'm going to go with it and see what more doors can fly open. There's so much space for all of us, you know what I mean? We all see things differently, and we don't have to compete against each other. If we actually work together, you know what magic we can create.